Hey, I'm Larry Meyer, and we're out at my farm here south of Filer. I farmed for 50 years out here and enjoyed every minute of it. So I grew up wanting to farm. Today I farm about 1,200 acres with my two boys. Probably the main crop today is the silage corn with the dairies close. Again, winter wheat, what we're standing in, malt barley for Coors, and alfalfa hay and some edible beans. Well, most of it's pivots today. Probably 3/4 of all the ground is under pivot, and a little bit of hand lines in the corner, and we irrigate corners with gated pipe also. We've made conversion in the last 15 years, so it's a different way of farming today than what we did growing up. Wind this year has probably been our biggest holdback, trying to spray, and cold air, getting crops in the ground and get them to grow. It's just been a struggling year. Linear here, I get wastewater from it, so I get in muddier water and have a little problem with wearing packages out in 3 years. So each farm is a little bit different situation. I wasn't getting the patterns I would like on my other packages. I like the throw of the sprinkler body, throwing it upward rather than straight out. A little bit bigger drop than the competitors. And if you look at the packages on both competitors, you'll see a fuzz ball right underneath each one of the birds or the bodies. I get terrible donuts in the corn with it. Went up on top on the first 2 towers to eliminate the donuts again. This is my first year this year with the Komets on top, and I'm kind of excited about it. It looks really good. I like the pattern in that. The Komet regulator didn't plug as easily as the competitors. I'm saying maybe because it just seemed like we had a good start up on all the Komets. The muddy water here was eating them up, so that's when I decided to switch to this Komet. So far, it looks really good. My son's been taking care of this year again, and he noticed a big difference on it, the pattern of it, and he keeps telling me, "Dad, they're good. They look really good. We can get longer life out of them. I'll be really happy with."